What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bart's Garage. Got out before work today to take a little bit of a ride on this thing. I've been still messing with the carburetor. I've put that PWK 28 on there and it's doing really good. A lot smoother than it was, but I'm getting pretty close. I think I've got everything pretty well done, except for the needle. I think I may need to raise my needle up just maybe one notch. But overall, it's been doing really good. Got out Sunday and put about 75 miles on it, I guess. It's running really smooth. But yeah, I got out today to hit some of these back roads out here and just kind of ride a little bit, and just that way you guys can see how these things do, because I know everybody, myself included, was curious, you know, just how do these things do with these motors on them. And you know, for you guys that haven't watched any of the videos that I've posted or seen anything yet, it's the Zongshin 212 2 valve. And it does better than I expected in ways, and maybe not what I expected in other ways. I mean, as far as power, yeah, it's got plenty of power. But the part that I guess I probably should have expected is the like, you know, the top speed everybody says 80 miles an hour. I haven't seen 80. I've seen 77. This old cheap starter button has got a little bit of a short in it. But I've seen 77. But I was hoping that there would be a little more cruising speed. Because really, I mean, it'll cruise 60 pretty good, and I mean, you can cruise 65, but now that's probably the upper limits. And I've got 17 front on the front, and 32, I believe it is, on the rear. So, you know, I mean, 60 miles an hour, like I said, is pretty good, but, you know, I mean, anything over 65, and honestly, something to expect is that it's going to puke oil out the crankcase vent. I've had quite a bit of trouble out of that, you know, but it's just that, you know, with high RPM, you know, everybody said, you know, they do that, which I'm going to add one of the oil cap vents and probably put a catch can on it. Hopefully that'll fix that issue. I forgot this little road. I've not been out here in a while. But I wanted to get out here in these curves, and I've realized I've got a set of these cheap shocks on the rear of this thing that's got like it's got the external reservoirs. They're fake. Yeah, they're not real. There's no damping adjustment. But it does have preload adjustment. And I need some more preload bad. Like, these things are way too soft. I was throwing it into some of these curves coming out here. Let's go toward Maria. So that's third. Fourth. I mean, fourth, like, you can let it start to set down and throttle it, it'll come right back up, which that's a lot of fun. And I mean, you can pull it up in fifth pretty good at, say, I don't know, 55 or so, which, you know, I mean, this speedometer on this, it's an Ice Champion is what it is. These speedometers on these things are not even close, especially with the stock tire size. Like, it's way off. This one has got the Trail Buddy 12-inch aluminum wheels, you know, that got the 120 tires on the front and the rear, and that makes it a lot more accurate. That's fifth gear. That's so much fun. I mean, it puts you in the mind of riding a big bike, you know, like a 250F or a 450F dirt bike. Right now, it's like it's a little bit choppy. Like trying to ride wheelies, like say in third gear, like the throttle is so touchy. It's kind of hard to keep it in balance. It is for me, which you know I've not really gotten to ride it that much, so I'll get used to it, I guess. I think we've got to go left. You can probably hear that little pop there for just a second, and I think that's just the nickel. Hopefully when I raise that up a notch, that'll smooth that out. I really like riding wheelies. On the interstate on I-75 the other day. That's stupid, I know. This thing is definitely not intended for that. But, I mean, it actually does pretty good. You know, I was revving it a little harder than what it liked, and it really made a mess. But, I mean, you can run in traffic pretty good. Like, I don't think that I would ever get on the interstate very far, but like coming back home, I hopped on it for, I think it's 3 miles. Coming back, now on the way down there, I went a little further, but that was enough to show me that that was probably not a great idea. Back home, I done a little 3-mile stretch, you know, just because it's easier to keep me from having to go all the way around town. It's kind of cool and it's dark, and you know, this factory headlight, not the brightest. It's, by the way, I've got wired up on DC, so it's running off the battery, and I had it on high beam all the time to begin with, and I ended up switching it back to low beam because apparently the charging system on these things is not the greatest. But since I've switched it back to low beam, it does a lot better. Plus, it's, you know, I've kind of got the carburetor pretty close, so I've not been starting and stopping as much. It's, you know, it's probably a lot of what my positioning was. That's where I was starting so much. It was killing the battery. Gotta be on and off I was afraid it was going to get me down to where I just couldn't go very far without having to stop for gas, but from best I can tell, there's that little hiccup. They sell for choppers. I think this one came from Throttle Addiction. My buddy Mitch had given it to me. And it'll get me back up to about a half a tank from empty, or close to empty. So that'll give me maybe an extra 20 miles of range. But, you know, I had one of those once before from Lowbrow Customs, and it was really nice, although it didn't come with the little harness. This one's got a little harness that it sits in, and I've got it just hung off of my shop. Two sheriffs sitting right here together. But yeah, I just got it. It's got like Velcro straps on it. I've got it strapped to my shop, and it's been riding there pretty good. But yeah, I'm real impressed with the mileage, you know, because I can actually get out and do a pretty good little trip, you know, on just on the stock tank. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's something else that's nice, is actually having enough power to get around the slow traffic on the back road. If you're in a 55 and you end up on Grandpa that's wanting to run 45 miles an hour, you've got enough power to go back and forth and get around them. Yeah, I'm hoping before too awful long, I want to get out and take some little camping trips, which I don't know if I will do the local ones, but I want to do a little bit of traveling on this thing, if that turns out to be something that's realistic. But the local ones I'll probably end up doing on my Trail 90. I've got a 73 or 74 Trail 90. See if we can hold a wheelie in this wind. But I'm getting ready to order a bunch of parts. Getting ready to order a bunch of parts for that Trail 90 to get it fixed back up. Put quite a bit of miles on it, but it's not the best shape. if I can figure out how to edit video, which I'm not great at. Hopefully I can learn. I've got a couple of apps to edit with. I just really honestly hadn't taken the time to learn how to use them, so